Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Up on Thursday, May 6, Josh Duggar was released on bail, but he couldn't live with his wife Anna Duggar and their 6 children because of his child pornography case. He had to stay with his guardians Lou Raber and his wife Maria. Raber, the court-appointed couple, is Josh's third-party custodians, who are also close friends of the 19 kids and counting. Alum, one of his guardians, called 911 and claimed they no longer feel safe due to a trespasser near their home. The incident took place just one day after Josh moved in back in April. Feds arrested and charged the 33-year-old eldest son with receiving and possessing child pornography. The former Sea star is under home confinement in wake of his July trial. Josh Duggar is currently staying with Lon and Maria Erber, for the son Maria made a 911 call from their Arkansas home on Friday, May 7, just one day after Josh was released from jail at 10:30 a.m. They made a call to the Arkansas Sheriff's Office for a trespassing in progress at their home. The caller wished to remain anonymous for safety reasons. The Rubbers said they no longer feel safe after they noticed a strange vehicle parked at the end of their driveway. Earlier that same week, they told the unidentified driver to leave, but they returned. The report confirms that Josh is currently staying at the residence. Josh moved into the mansion in Elkin, Arkansas, with the Rubber family. Lon and Maria purchased 9 acres of land for $68,000 in 2005. They built a 1-story home on 1 acre of property. Their home features 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, as well as a fireplace and a porch. A long driveway leads up to their brick and slab home. Lout works as an MRI tech with the U.S. Department of Affairs. Meanwhile, his wife Maria is a stay-at-home mom and shares an adult son and daughter with her husband. They get to serve as his guardians until his trial starts in July. The Hollywood Gossip confirmed that Jim Bob Duggar is concerned about Josh Duggar and his safety. He thinks that the paparazzi will try to take photos of the disgraced star. He's also offered to build a fence for the Rubber family home. He's offering to pay for their privacy, which they will need. Jim Bob is doing everything he can for Josh, and he's worried about the attention on him and the family. An insider told The Sun he's concerned about photographers in town covering the case and anyone who might want to hurt Josh because of the crimes he's caused. However, not everyone agrees with Jim Bob. Some of the outcasts of the Duggar family can't believe that Jim Bob is protecting Josh after all these years. The insider made it clear that they haven't forgotten when Josh admitted to molesting his own sisters. It'll be interesting to see how this arrangement works out this summer. Josh Duggar's guardians no longer feel safe with the TLC star. A deep dive into the downfall of a once famed personality, Josh Duggar, a name that once resonated with reality TV fame, family values, and a wholesome public image, has since become a symbol of controversy and scandal. The former star of TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, once seen as the epitome of the Duggar family's strict Christian values, has faced a series of legal and personal challenges that have left both his fans and close associates questioning the person they once trusted in light of his well-publicized legal issues. It seems even those closest to him, his guardians, have expressed that they no longer feel safe with him, a sentiment that has brought further attention to the unraveling of his life and career. To understand the gravity of Josh Duggar's current situation, it's crucial to first reflect on his rapid rise to fame. 19 Kids and Counting debuted in 2008, drawing millions of viewers fascinated by the Duggar family's conservative lifestyle. The Duggars adhered to strict Christian principles, including modesty, homeschooling, and a patriarchal family structure. Josh Duggar, the eldest of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's 19 children, quickly emerged as a public figure in his own right. His courtship and marriage to Anna Duggar were documented on the show, presenting him as a faithful, family-oriented young man. At the height of his fame, Josh Duggar became involved in political activism, advocating for conservative causes. He worked for the Family Research Council (FRC), a Christian lobbying organization in Washington, D.C., where he pushed for policies reflecting his family's values to the public eye. He appeared to be a role model for young Christians. But this polished image in 2015. The first major crack in Josh Duggar's public image appeared when it was revealed that he had molested 5 young girls, including some of his sisters, as a teenager. These incidents, which occurred years earlier, had been quietly handled within the family and the church, but the resurfacing of these allegations shocked fans, and the media quickly pulled 19 Kids and Counting from its lineup, and Duggar issued a public apology admitting to his inexcusable actions. This revelation was just the beginning month. Later, Duggar's name surfaced in the Ashley Madison hack, a data breach that exposed users of the website designed for extramarital affairs. Duggar admitted to being unfaithful to his wife Anna and sought treatment for what he described as a pornography addiction. The scandal led to his resignation from the FFRC and caused significant public outcry, with many questioning how someone who preached family values could engage in such behavior. While these events were damaging to Duggar's reputation, they paled in comparison to the legal troubles that would follow years later. In 2021, Josh Duggar was arrested on charges of receiving and possessing child pornography. The charges were serious, with authorities alleging that Duggar had downloaded and viewed explicit material depicting the sexual abuse of children. The case garnered widespread media attention, with many noting the stark contrast between Duggar's public persona and the heinous nature of the charges against him. After a lengthy trial, Duggar was found guilty in December 2021 and was sentenced to 12 years in federal prison. In 2022, the conviction marked a definitive fall from grace for the once beloved reality TV star. His wife Anna remained publicly supportive of her husband throughout the trial, but many of his family members distanced themselves from him. The Duggar family, known for their tight-knit relationships and public unity, was now fractured, with several siblings speaking out against Josh's actions. Amidst this legal turmoil, recent reports have surfaced indicating that Josh Duggar's legal guardians no longer feel safe with him. While it's unclear exactly when this shift occurred, it appears that even those who were once willing to stand by him have grown wary of his behavior and presence. This development is a significant blow to Duggar's already tarnished reputation, suggesting that even those closest to him, people who knew him well and were once willing to protect and guide him, have lost their trust. The notion of a legal guardian feeling unsafe with someone they once had a responsibility to protect is heartbreaking. Guardians are typically figures of authority, trust, and safety in a person's life, often stepping in to provide care, support, and oversight when necessary. For Duggar's guardians to feel unsafe signals a complete breakdown in their relationship and further highlights how deeply his actions have affected those around him. This sense of unease among his guardians speaks to a larger issue: the profound emotional and psychological toll that Duggar's behavior has likely had on those closest to him. His wife Anna, who has been steadfast in her public support of Josh, has reportedly struggled privately with the revelations about her husband. The couple shares 7 children, and the impact of these events on their family dynamic cannot be overstated. The public nature of the trial and the constant media attention have undoubtedly added layers of stress and trauma to already painful situation for Josh Duggar's siblings, many of whom grew up with him. In the public eye, the scandal has been equally difficult. Jessa Duggar, Southeast Wald, and Jill Duggar Dillard, 2 of the sisters he molested, have spoken out in the past about their complicated feelings toward their brother. Jill, in particular, has been vocal about the long-term emotional effects of her family's approach to handling the abuse, and has distanced herself from her parents and their strict way of life. The Duggar family, once the poster children for conservative Christian values, now faces an uncertain future, while some family members continue to live by the principles they were raised with. Others have begun to forge their own paths, distancing themselves from the ideology that defined their upbringing. Jill Duggar, Dillard, for example, has become more independent, sharing her journey in a recent memoir that critiques aspects of her family's teachings. As for Josh Duggar, his future looks bleak, with a lengthy prison sentence ahead of him and the support of even his closest allies. Waning, it's unclear what, if any, path to redemption he may find. His legal troubles have not only cost him his freedom, but also the trust and safety of those who once cared for him. The fact that his guardians no longer feel safe in his presence is a sobering reminder of how far he has fallen from the person he once appeared to be. Josh Duggar's story is a powerful cautionary tale about the dangers of public image while hiding dark secrets. His fall from grace serves as a reminder that actions, no matter how deeply buried or denied, have consequences for his guardian's family and those who once supported him. The loss of trust and safety is perhaps the most profound consequence of all. In the end, the legacy of Josh Duggar is not just one of personal failure, but of the impact his actions have had on those who loved and trusted him. His story is a tragic reminder that the truth, no matter how painful, eventually comes to light. And when it does, the ripple effects can be devastating.